But yeah, so look, it has been largely full time for the past 2 years. To go further back, so I'm 30 now. I've been writing since I was about 15. And yeah, as with all people who start writing when they're 15, there is a book that I worked on for many of my teenage years, which will never see the light of day. And then the stuff after that slowly became the stuff that I'm publishing. So yeah, when I turned about 20 or 21, I figured out like the world of the Droughtlands, which is where all my books are set. And if you want to think of what it is, just think Mad Max with magic. That's the very brief way I do it, just because you're thinking about desert dunes, you're thinking about all these buried skyscrapers, and then all this weird magic buried underneath that people shouldn't mess with, but they just keep doing. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a plot. Um, so I figured that out when I was about kind of in my early 20s, and like I played with it on and off. And it was only like in the past couple of years where I figured out how to make a couple of stories really click in. And then, as I kind of moved towards that and finished them, I realized a lot of the themes of one of the books was about kind of autonomy and control. And that's why I decided to go on a self-publishing journey. And I had a tech sales job before this, so I was selling cloud licenses and stuff, which was profitable but very dull. So I quit that and dedicated myself to writing full time just to see how many books I could churn out as fast as possible. And geez, it's a hard thing. Like I hear about indie authors who are churning out like 4 or 5 books a year, but it's not something I could do because it's not that I'm sledging those other authors, but I don't want to disrespect the quality of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of thinking that goes into these books. They're very intricate things. Like even the most recent one I've been writing has just been an endless logic puzzle um, of one big existential crisis going onwards for the character.